Yeah, God. Alright, so what's going on? What has happened recently? Well, actually, right now I'm on my way to work, but I figure, you know, I got the camera safely mounted for a hands-free experience. So I figured I could, you know, maybe chat a little bit while I'm on the drive or whatever, or something. But, let me just say, I do have my, another sweet haircut, you know, the way you do it. It's actually the same haircut I've been getting for the past, I want to say 2 years, but in reality it's probably only been like a year. It's probably been a little over a year. Let's say that. Let's say it's been a little over a year since I had this haircut, because if I recall correctly, which I do, because if, you know, there's any question, you could also just go back and look at my videos from last year. You will see that I had this haircut last year before I even got my driver's license. You know, while I was in driver's ed, I had my haircut like this. So yeah, that's what basically when I started having this haircut. So just over a year now, and now I'm starting to second guess it because everybody has it. I saw the other day this little kid, I don't know, he's like 9, I think, who had his haircut very similar to mine. And I was like, okay, this haircut is now cancerous and I should probably do something different. So I think I will. I think next time I get my haircut, it will be in a different fashion, whether it's keeping it short on top or letting it all grow out. But no one really cares about that. Let's get into the story about what happened over the weekend, right? So, as you may know, Saturday was Town Pride Day, right? Now, if you don't live around where I live, then you didn't know that, of course, because how could you? But I did mention it, I think, in a couple previous videos. So yeah, I originally had planned on filming on Pride Day and actually kind of making like a different video, not so much a vlog, but more like sort of like a town history sort of meme, you know, where, you know, it was like going around on Pride Day and talking to people. I don't know. I had a couple ideas, but I ended up rushing out of the house because I was going to meet my grandmother for pancake breakfast, which happens almost every year on Pride Day. And even if there's not like an official pancake breakfast being held on Pride Day, we go to my grandmother's house and have breakfast every year on that day. It's just a tradition we do. So I ended up sleeping in a little longer than I should have, and then I had to take a shower and then rush out, so I forgot my camera. Then I didn't have a chance to go home the rest of the day to get it, so I was just like, threw the whole thing out the window. But it was a fun day. Not so much at Pride Day. Pride Day is actually kind of lame once you get older. It's you know, really, actually I take that back. It's really for people from the ages, I don't know, let's say 12, or let's go 15. Let's say people from the ages 15 to 55. I think if you're anywhere in that age range, you're probably not gonna have a good time at Pride Day. But if you are younger than that, you're gonna have a good time, and if you're older than that, you're gonna have a good time, because when, like, that's what half of Pride Day is. It's just the old people from around town like to go and talk to all their friends that open little junk shops on Pride Day. So there's that aspect of it, and then there's also the younger kids. Like, there's some little games and stuff, and then there's a giant bounce house run, like, race thing for kids to do. But once you're too big for the bounce house and you're not old enough to care about little trinkety crafts that your friends are peddling on the streets, it's really not that exciting of a day. But what is exciting is you kind of get to talk to some friends. And this year, someone not from Wakefield, from Wolfboro, came to town, and so I hung out with her, and that was fun. That made the day more interesting for me. And then also what happened was when we came home, right, there was Curtis and Carter had their friend over, who he'd been at our house before, but I never really met him. So he was there, and then our new neighbors from the end of the street came up, and we played wiffle ball. It was a lot of fun playing wiffle ball, and then we went to Ted's Fried Clams for dinner, and then came home and watched Prometheus. So it was a good day overall. Like, the fact that it was Pride Day probably didn't really contribute all that much, but it just so happened that it happened on Pride Day. So yes, it was a fun day, I thought. And then what happened on Sunday, because I didn't record anything on Sunday either. Nothing happened on Sunday. That's why I didn't record anything, because I was tired, because I had a long day on Saturday, so Sunday was just the nothing day, getting ready for Monday, which is today. So now that I'm almost to work, and we were all caught up on this conversation on what's been happening recently, yeah, I think that's about it. So whether or not all of that makes it into the video or not, I don't know, but I do know this, that probably nothing else is going to happen today, so just enjoy some whatever wacky clips I end up shooting the rest of the day. So I will see you in the next clip. Do a fun transition this time. Something zany to the next clip. Wacky transition. Go! Okay, so quick little thing here. I still haven't gotten into work, but see that over there, all that fencing? That was from the pig scramble that happened on Pride Day, where you put a bunch of pigs in a pen, then you let little kids run around and try and catch the pigs. You catch a pig, you win a prize. Now, normally, before the day is even out on the Saturday of Pride Day, everything is picked up. But I find this very strange that the pig scramble stuff is still set up after all weekend, and now it's Monday. That seems strange to me. So anyway, I am going to go into work now, and it looks like it's gonna start raining any minute, so I'm probably gonna bring in a movie that we could watch. So anyway, now you can use another funky transition if you want. I probably will have transitioned funkily into that last clip, so another funky transition, go! Okay, after work now, and I'm at Nanny Kathy's house because she said she had some cookies here for me, but she's not home, so I have to have my key to get in. So I'll grab the cookies, then I'll head home. Look at that, the bag's got my name on it and everything. That is pretty good. Alright, and now I'm off to the old homestead. And I'm not quite sure, you know, what's going to be going on at home, but I'll find out when I get there, right? So, yeah. Oh, it's raining out, by the way, in case you didn't notice.